Good morning, everyone. I am so excited to have you join me for the Creative Escape. This is something that I've decided to reward my customers and my team members with. Hopefully, it's helpful to you for when you're planning classes or if you just need ideas to get started. So, that's kind of what the Creative Escape is. And so I've got a neat idea for us today. Sorry about the lighting. Most of you know that I'm moving, and so my lights are packed away some little spots. So we have to just make do with what I have here. So, all right. So today, please comment, please share. If you don't share, sorry, don't share. That'll be the first time and only time I ever say that. Please comment. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Tell me if you've tried this. Try it and post pictures because that will enter you into a draw to win a prize. So everybody loves prizes, right? Okay, so let me show you some examples that I did. Today we used, actually, let's go. I'm going to tell you the recipe first. So the recipe for today, you need a card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5 folded in half. For this option, we're going to use the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper, and that should be measured at 4 by 5.25. Light cardstock, you'll need 2 pieces measuring at 4 by 5.25. And so one of them is for the inside of the card, and one is actually for the outside of the card. That should match with the Magnolia Lane paper. Hello, I see I've got Facebook user, so I don't know who you are. Maybe put your initials behind your comments. I don't know why it's decided to become Facebook user again. Ugh, technology. It took me 2 hours to print a paper today. It just, it's not cooperating with me. So get out your Stampin Blends. If you don't have those, maybe you have the watercolor pencils or the Stampin' Write markers, or maybe you just have pencil crayons, which would work, I'm sure, just fine. It's Amy. Hi, Amy. I was wondering. And then the coordinating ribbon. Try to have a larger sentiment and a shape that would fit that sentiment, kind of to be the focal point on your card. And of course, coordinating ink and embellishments. And this idea came from Rhonda Wade. So let's see. Get this set up here. So Amy, you've probably seen this before. Here we go. But the light is horrendous. I don't know if that helps or not. Yeah, a little. Okay. Now this big thing is in my face. That's all right. We will keep going. Hi. I was just mentioning that I have no idea who you are. I'm going to guess it's Lisa Harden. I don't know. I'm creating swaps as we speak. Oh, nice. That's fun. Okay. So maybe this will give you an idea. So I took the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper. This is what it kind of looked like to begin with. And I transformed it into a colored piece. So just by using my Stampin' Blends, I colored over the flowers with Rich Razzleberry and attached that to Rich Razzleberry. I love the antique look of this with the lace and the pearls and that twine. So, and I just had a little strip that I cut and put it over there. I also did up the envelope. I had another little strip, put it down there. It is Lisa, awesome. And then part of the Good Morning Magnolia stamp set is this beautiful stamp, and I thought, oh, that looks great on the envelope lid. So that's how I transformed that one. I'm going through all the seasons. I don't know if you'll notice that, but so that was my summer. This one is my fall. I don't know if you can see all the wink of Stella, but I splattered it. I, painted it on. Oh, it shimmers so much. And Lisa, look what I did. I tried out this little technique and I thought it's so cute. I love it. So for this one, I stamped on a kind of a, what am I trying to say? A shape, stitched oval shape. And I placed the card this direction, placing the designer series paper on the left. For this one, I made it landscape. I put the paper on the bottom and I didn't even add a label. I just stamped it onto this top section, which I quite like. Oh, and I colored those rhinestones too with crushed curry. So there we go. And of course the envelope to match. Adding that on. And look what it used to look like. Like, that's a huge transformation in my mind. So imagine all the colors that you could change these things up to be. Okay, next one I did was winter. So this is what the paper used to look like. And this is what it looks like now. With some balmy blue, night of navy. I colored up the tulle ribbon with the balmy blue. Added that denim ribbon, which I really like. And see, you'll see this card had the designer series paper on the bottom, and this one has it on the top. So switch these up, right? Add a sentiment. This time I used those nested, oh, I never know how to say that. Stitched, no, nested stitch. I don't know. Anyways, you all know what I'm talking about. So there again, there's the envelope that matches. And so now we are going to make the spring version. Oh, I forgot one. Just a minute. I got an extra here. Christmas version. So there is what it used to look like. And this is what it looks like now. Look at that. They look like poinsettias, right? So got out the real red. I added a little bit of extra daffodil, or I think it was so saffron I did. But like, how pretty and how simple. A simple way to stitched nested labels. I get that wrong. Oh, I need to write a little sign here so that when I need to remember that, I remember it. Yeah, isn't that blue card stunning? So there are some neat ideas on how to change up that paper. Use it up. So for this card, which is where? Oh, my lantern. Okay, I had this already. Where did it go? Did I put the purple somewhere? Good grief. Too much excitement, too many things on my plate. Okay, well, we'll just start from scratch then. It's not too hard. Very weird. I know I'll find it when I don't need it. I'll get to make an extra card. So this paper you're cutting at 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, right here. Oh man, some days I just wonder about myself. Most days, let's put it that way. Okay, here we go. So we have our card base. I'm using Highland Heather. We have our designer series paper, which I've cut at 4 1/4 by 5, no, 4 by 5 1/4. And I have my 2 sheets of Whisper White. One's going to be for the insert of the card, and one is going to be to glue on this designer series paper. And you're kind of wondering, okay, but this is too big. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. But let's get coloring. I've already colored a little piece that's actually going to go onto the front of the card later on. Okay, I've got my Highland Heather markers here. And because it's got a black background, it actually goes quite quick. So I'm going to go in with dark first, adding kind of those, where those lines are. I like how Stampin' Up! Gives us a little bit of a clue when we're coloring where the shading should be. So it goes very quickly, which is what I'm all about. This paper is in the buy 3 get 1 free special, so use it up and buy some more. Absolutely. This paper is gorgeous paper. Give it away for your friends. Wrap presents in it. Whatever. It's beautiful paper. Need to use it. And so this is just, you know, if you get a little tired of all the, you know, the petal pink and the early espresso and the mossy meadow, then change it up. Can you think of any other designer series papers where you could color that are out there right now? I'm actually going to go with the brush end because it will just go quicker. I know you're supposed to color in the direction of the petals. At least that's what my watercolor instruction said. Paint in the direction of what the item is. But we're just going to go quick today. So can you see this transforming already? All my purple fans out there, I hope you like this. Wonder if I think the bird ballad suite, you could probably add some different colors to those birds and they would look pretty neat. Stop there. Change up the color of them. And the color underneath, kind of just like that petal pink layer, just gives it extra dimension when you color, I think. Especially on that blue, that balmy blue, that flower looked stunning. So you recovered from last night there, Lisa and Amy? That was a long night for you, Amy. And you stuck with it. You hung in there. Good for you. What are your or what cards do you have planned for your class on Wednesday? I'm curious. Are you using a certain stamp set? Are you using all different ones? Or sounds like fun, and I'm so excited for you and so proud of you for doing that. That's awesome. It's not easy, that's for sure. I really want you to be a guest on my 4 Cards and Friends and tell us how to make that beautiful wallet. I think that would be so much fun. It was long, but worth it. Barely. I was just thinking, wow, look at Jen go. She is back already. Yes, I'm back already. Yep. Oh, I've been here since I like to start work at 7:45 or a little earlier if I can, but depends on, you know, how long the dogs take to pee, and so that's my usual get up and start working time. And then I usually go to about 4:30 every day. So people that think that online businesses are kind of, oh, that's the easy route, definitely not. No, I remember having classes, and I tell you, I did not work every single day, plus weekends, making card kits for my classes, I'll tell you that. But I absolutely love this, so it's all worth it. Yeah. Is your upline helping you out for your class, or are you just going gung-ho all by yourself? I'm just meeting with one woman who has never stamped before, and she wants to use the Blizzard set from last year. So after I'm done my swaps, I will design some cards for us to make on Wednesday. Nice! You know, that, what a great intro. You got somebody who wants to make something, they know what they want to make. Oh, perfect. That's awesome. That's a perfect way. Good for you. And get a little bit of money in your pocket, which is always nice. Oh. Yeah, I'm excited to do my in-person class. I haven't done it since last Christmas, and I tell you, I had it kind of, my last crew was about enough to turn me off of online or in-person classes for the rest of my life. They were just rowdy and rude and loud and wasting my supplies. It was horrible. It was a Christmas card class. So I know the ladies that are coming to the one that I have coming up, and they are not like that. So, perfect. It will be a nice evening. They're nice gals from around here in the condo, so perfect. Okay, so we've colored this up. Now we're going to cut off some pieces to use a little bit later on. So I'm going to cut off a 3/4 of an inch, and that's going to be used for the inside piece of my card. And I believe this was supposed to be a 3/4, so you're going to end up with 3 1/4. Okay, so here's your piece that's going to go on the front. How am I going to? Oh, I see I missed a little section here. Let's fill that in. You didn't notice that when it's on the white paper. Wasn't there drinking involved in your last class? There sure was. Oh, I need another strip off. Sorry. Okay, 2 3/4 strips need to head off, so you're left with 2 1/2. That wasn't right. I thought I had to do 2, and there we go. So we can place this on the top, we can place it on the bottom, we can make this a card that goes this way, or landscape, portrait. Now I know I'm going to have this little piece here, plus I have some of this tri-colored ribbon. I thought, oh, that'll look pretty. It does, yes. Okay, I think I'm going to have it over here, like so. So let me get my snail tape. Snail tape. Oh, I always think it's neat when you turn over the paper after you've been coloring with your blends. It makes such a neat watercolory effect. It's a good reminder to make sure you have something on the table. Okay, let's line this up. This is a good reminder. It's easier if you use the multi-purpose glue, that's for sure. Okay, let's add some ribbon. And I'm just going to run a snail along there for the ribbon piece. Now, I think I like the dark color down. So let's place that on there, and then I'm just going to put some snail on the back. On the opposite side, post that down. And there we have our piece, but let's decorate the, okay, where'd I put the, over here. It blends in so well. And I wanted to have enjoy today. So I'm just going to stamp that in Highland Heather as well. You could probably do Mossy Meadow if this is a little too much purple for you. I know there's lots of people who love their purple, so we are just going to go with this. Enjoy today. I think, you know, that's a neat saying that you could definitely use for so many events. Birthdays, anniversaries, wedding. Now my dimensionals would be, if I was a dimensional, let's just use the minis then. I don't often use minis, that's for sure. I use the bigger size more often. How about you guys? Oh, is Lori on here? Hello, Miss Lori. All I see, if you are commenting, Lori, is Facebook user. So just put a little initial behind what you're saying, or later on I will go back and see, read the comments. And then I'll be able to see who said what. Okay, and of course, hello, we need some pearls. Do you have this paper, Lori? The Magnolia paper? I think that's so cool that you can switch it up. I think I'm going to use Mossy Meadow, actually, for the pearls, just to add a little accent color in. Let's go with 3. 3's always good. I love how these blends can color these pearls or the rhinestones any color you need, and you know it's going to match. Take your pick tool. I'm speaking your language. Amy, yeah, you guys love purple, hey? There you go. I'm going to go over here. I like doing 3 in a row. You could also spread them out throughout here. Should we add Wink of Stella? Let's add some Wink. I'm going to put it on the insides of the flower. Just a little hidden something. A little sparkle when you turn the card. Something unexpected, right? Should I do some sprays? Of course, it goes everywhere except for where you want it. There, I can see some shimmers. Awesome. And then I've got, you know, a beautiful finger now for the rest of my day. Okay, I'm just going to leave that so the Wink and Stella can dry, because some of those droplets are a little bit 3D-ish. And let's work on, we can add the insert to our cards. So remember, we cut off one of those pieces. So let's add that to the bottom. There's the insert, whoops. Insert piece, done. I am feeling sticky. Let's add this down, yep, down along the bottom. So there's our inside of our card. And of course, I don't know where I put my envelope, but let's just go with, here's another one. Oh, I see all the shimmer on my table. And we have this little piece, which I see now again. I missed a little spot, so go back and fill it in. And this is going to be for the envelope. I think I'm going to just put it all the way straight across. I think I don't think, I know on the other ones I had them going this way, but since I have the extra, let's just go with the whole thing across. It doesn't really impede any writing space at all. And then that beautiful stamp that comes with the Good Morning Magnolia, I'm going to put right there. Its curve just fits so nicely on the flap. Okay, our Wink of Stella should be dry, so let's glue it all together and see what we come up with. Cutesy tootsy. Like it. So can you imagine if you had all these cards, put them together in one of those acetate boxes and gave that as a gift? And, you know, made sure you kind of had the acetate boxes come flat. So you kind of fold up the pieces. I love how Amy makes handmade gifts for people. That baby little pocket photo album idea is so neat. Because, you know, you want a little something in your purse, but you don't want, you're not going to carry around your big scrapbook, right? You just want a little something that you can carry around with you to show everybody your new baby. Some pictures. All right, so you just make this, stick your cards and whatnot in there, and wrap it up maybe with some ribbon, and you have a stunning gift to give away. So I hope that this has inspired you to give this technique a try. If you hadn't thought about coloring on your designer series paper before, now's the chance. I give you permission to give it a try. So try out this idea. Don't have to use Magnolia Lane. Use whatever you have. Change it up a little bit. Keep a little piece of what the old version kind of looked like, so we can see the difference and how stunning it is when you add a little extra color. And of course, if you do this throughout this week, then your name will be entered into a draw to get a little prize. So, all right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me this morning. And hopefully I will see you all during 4 Cards and Friends on Wednesday. It's Indie Surgery Day, so hopefully I will be on. Don't know when she's going to get out, if she's staying overnight or what all's involved with that. So maybe not, but just I'll keep in touch. All right, thanks everyone. Have a good day.